Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off in the city of Sigil after leaving the Forge of Gond. We find the parties moving onward to their next quest. You guys want to note anything? Walk a direction?
Oh, I wasn't sure you were completely done. Okay,
That's the leg.
One secundo here.
Basically, did you want to walk like clockwise or counterclockwise?
I don't know. Where are we heading? Wow, he just
Alpha, your voice box is breaking.
No.
well, that came through.
Well, you knew you had to go towards Arborea, and the closest place to Gon's Foundry is if you go counterclockwise towards the ladies' ward.
Okay, are we going to Gon's Foundry?
No,
Or did we
you
come back?
left it already. You
Yeah,
just left it. You dropped off Sighorn.
Right. So now we need to. We're going after the Ore of Shurok, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
So we need to go to the ladies' ward. I
You
guess.
can.
I guess counterclockwise.
Cool. Well, you start walking, and you get past the tavern, and you see this giant stone building, and in front of it is a tree in a huge, like, concrete pot. And Casros just can't look away. He gets closer and closer, and you guys are giving him this weird look of, huh, that's bizarre. Casros usually isn't that interested in things. And then from the tree, which this is not a huge tree, this is like, dwarf Japanese maple, like you'd see in someone's garden type of size of tree. But a hand pops out from between the branches, waves, and then puts its palm out. Ever the curious one, Casros reaches forward, grabs the hand, and then disappears into the tree. First you see his head sucked down, then his body, and then poof, his feet are gone. And what's crazy is, like I said, the tree is small, and there's no way a whole person could hide within it.
Oh. Okay.
Well, no Casros.
Ah.
I can't handle this right now. I'm going for a beer.
Okay.
Well, I have concern for my companion, so I'm going to investigate the Japanese maple.
Cool. Go over and give it a roll.
All right, one rolling. We're gonna see if my dice, which is staying on the freeway or taking the off ramp. Ooh, nice. So is this an investigation roll or nature?
You tell me. Do you want to do? You tell me what you want.
It doesn't really matter.
Really well.
They're both about the same. So
Well, they give me different. I will give you different answers depending on which one you're looking into.
I'm gonna go investigation,
Okay.
and that's a 19.
Ooh, nice. You carefully pick through, and you can see a path where the body definitely moved through, where there's damages, little twigs and breaks and stuff. But then it's almost like as he passed through, he became less corporeal, as you see those little bits of damage decrease until there are none.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, Casros. Casros, can you hear me at all?
What you doing
Is
in
anybody
there?
in there?
You get no response, but you definitely get an odd look from someone walking by who sees you talking to a tree.
Rhea's gonna disassociate and pretend she's not with him.
What else is new? All right. Let's see. So basically, Casros portaled out, but we don't know where to.
Right.
Dane's gonna give the tree a shake.
All right. You give the tree a shake, and some leaves fall off. Nothing really happens, but the door of the big stone building behind you opens, and a guy yells out, "Hey, people, leave my tree alone!"
I'm gonna say, your tree swallowed one of my companions.
What? That's not a carnivorous tree. And he walks down. Hold on. And he puts his hand on it, and he closes his eyes and says, "Nope, there's no one dead here. Nothing happened. Maybe your companion used it for something, but there's nothing bad here."
Well, he's gone. It sucked him into the tree.
Not my problem. He turns around and walks back up the stairs.
Yeah, how about if I chop the tree down?
That don't you dare. I'll chop you down.
Well, you can try.
Others!
Is this tree magic, or is it a portal going to somewhere? What's going on with this tree? Is there anything special about it?
Like, it was a gift from the Lady of Pain.
Oh, great. All right.
Well, tell me, here. We are the Doom God. We are the police here. Tell us about your companion.
Well, someone stuck their hand out of this tree, and our companion touched the hand and then disappeared.
Right. Hey, come over here. Here, do an Arcana check on that tree. You see this guy come over and kind of do something, and then shakes his head. No, that he didn't sense any Arcana there. Like, what? It's not a portal. Must be something else. Tell me about your companion. What are they?
He's a druid, a tiefling druid.
Oh,
Bit impulsive he is.
damn it. Oh, druids. Tree strider. They used our tree to stride out of here.
Oh, okay. He's never done that before. What exactly is a tree strider?
It's one of the damn druid tricks. They use trees to jump between other trees.
Oh, okay. So there's no way we can follow him, is there?
We don't have druids around here. You'll have to take the long way.
Okay. All right. I guess Casros is on his own for a bit. Do you have any idea where he might have
Hold on.
gone?
He walks over and grabs one of his fellow guards. By this time, the two more have come out because he had yelled, and he talks to him for a moment. And the other guy says, "Well, you might try down in the basement. We did lock an archdruid up down there. Probably him calling on your friend for aid."
Oh, okay.
Interesting that you
So-
also incarcerate trees in this basement of yours. Curious.
Oh, we didn't incarcerate the tree. Those druids are tricky. He probably swallowed a seed and then took a crap on the floor and grew his own tree.
Fascinating.
Okay, all right. Let's go talk to this archdruid of yours, see if he's still there.
Oh, you're welcome to it. Brother, let him down. So, as you walk up, you notice this building that as it comes into light, all of the windows are covered with stone grates. There's razor vine covering the lower walls, and the heavy iron gates of the front door make it clear that these are people like not to be messed with. They're, keeping the regular people out. This is like a stronghold for the local, law enforcement, basically.
Ah. Cheerful looking place.
Oh, quite.
I've seen worse.
True, you have. So you follow him in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So that guy leads you down to a big barred door that he slides open. He says, "All right, listen up. So we know it's you when you come out. We'll have 2 men ready, but I need you to use the special knock. Now, repeat after me." And he knocks. Bump, 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 bump.
Okay. We got it.
Good. All right. Well, down you go.
All right.
Cool. All right. I can switch over to my other map. All right. You descend the stairs into a kind of long room that it's probably 35, 40 feet long, but only 15 feet wide. You land, there doesn't appear to be anything here. This is almost like where you'd find they'd, maybe drop off food, clothes, stuff before going deeper into this area. You also notice that the craftsmanship doesn't match the stone upstairs at all. Almost like this place was made by someone else or for some other purpose and just taken over by these guys.
Okay.
So there's a single wooden door to the north out of the room.
Okay. I guess we take that door north.
Right. You go to it, and it is locked.
Okay. I mean, there is no other way for us to go, right?
You do not see one in this room.
That's kind of weird. They would send us down here and keep us going to a dead end. All right. Well, I have the lockpick set, so what is lockpick? Is that dexterity?
Yes.
Alpha, you want to try and use this lockpick set to pick these locks?
Did any of his fingers have any more useful tools?
Oh yeah, there's totally a lockpick on one of your fingers. We'll just add that in right now since I didn't actually. We only wrote out 6 of his 10, so let's have one of them be a lockpick. We'll make them up as we go.
All right. So Alpha just kind of cocks his head at the lockpick set and then shakes his head and pulls out a lockpick from his finger.
It is his finger. It is the tip. He flips up the tip of his finger and it is in there.
Out of his finger, I should say then.
There you go. So you got a tensioner on one hand and a rake on the other. So there's 2 fingers. Cool.
All right. Let's see here. Don't really have proficiency in that. So. Oh, wow. No. 7.
Yeah, you fumble around with it, and you just can't get it. These tools are too new to you. It's too weird, working your fingers like that.
Ray sighs and grabs the lockpick set from Dane and drops her look. Sleight of hand, Rat.
Yeah.
I get a reroll.
Oh, jeez.
13.
You fumble around with it, and you just can't quite seem. You're like, get there. It's like there's maybe, say, 8 pins. You get 7, and it just pop and doesn't go.
All right. Well, how thick is this door?
It's kind of heavy. I mean, it's wood, so it's not. I mean, it'd be a standard door, maybe 2 inches.
Okay. Well, Dane's gonna give it a try with the lockpick set first,
Okay.
and we'll see how bad he gets. 11.
Yeah, you just between the 3 of you, you guys can't seem to get it. There's something about it. That lock is just slightly too difficult.
All right. Well, then Dane hits the door with his axe.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, okay, cool. That's right. So 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And okay. All right. 1d8. Ooh. 14 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you take a mighty swing and just bust it off of its hinges and blow out the lock as it lands flat right in front of you. And as it goes down, it catches on something that looks like there was a trap there for unwitting passers, but because you knocked it down, it disabled it.
Oh, sweet. That'll teach those guards to send us down here without a key.
You did. To be fair, you never asked for one.
Shouldn't have to. They knew there was locked doors down there. We should either have an escort to talk to this archdruid, or they should have given us a key.
Yeah, they're not very good at their jobs.
Right? Their protocol needs work. Okay. Anyway, so we carefully walk through the wreckage and continue.
Awesome. So you see a wooden door straight in front of you that appears to be just barely open, like maybe an inch, and then a corridor to your right.
A wooden door straight in front of us that appears to be open an inch.
Yep, and a corridor to your right.
Well, we'll just open that door carefully, just kind of swing it open and just kind of see what's behind the door.
Okay. As you swing it open, you catch kind of a shine of a rather nasty looking blade and a cloak billow backwards as it flies into the corner of the room. You notice the room isn't particularly big, maybe only 15 by 15, and this creature goes all the way to the corner and you see nothing but its glistening eyes looking back at you.
Alpha waves and says, "Hello."
All right. Well, I was about to say roll for initiative, but Alpha takes the first one by saying hello. I'll say you wave too. How about that,
Yeah.
Alpha?
Does the being respond?
Yes, it does. Let's see. What does it do? I have a thing here. Ah, here it is. The eyes sparkle with opalescent light as it peers deeply into Alpha's eyes, waving back at him. And Alpha, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Okay. 20.
Oh, all right. You are fine. You just keep saying hello, and it looks very confused back at you.
All right.
Not very chatty, are
Um,
you?
It says something in Abyssal.
Our person that
The
understands,
one time we don't have Casros here.
right? I don't know if Castro speaks Abyssal. He speaks Infernal. He speaks
And I'm
Abyssal.
No, I
just
think he speaks Abyssal too.
yeah, and unfortunately, Alpha's not quite at the point where he can actually effectively communicate.
All right. So does Dane recognize what that thing did as an attack on Alpha?
Roll your perception.
Oh no! Rolling the dice.
Not the
Part of the
dice.
game.
The dice. Let's see. Perception. Ooh. Okay. That's a 20.
Yeah, you're like, I've seen this before. That wasn't cool, dude.
All right. So then Dane shall attack unless you want me and Ray to roll for initiative.
Yes, please do. Just so we can have it in turn. Well, actually, if you guys just want to do assumed turn order based on that of you attacking before Ray, that's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Go ahead, Ray. Roll. I got a 13.
21.
All right. Ray goes.
Great.
So
All right, well,
Dane
then I'm
says,
gonna.
This thing attacked Alpha.
Why do we even walk in here in the first? Should have just left Casros for dead, let him be him. But no, we had to go in. As Ray is rambling, she's gonna shoot this thing with a random
Awesome.
arrow going on.
Oh, remember, you get to roll twice on the random arrows now to choose which one you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Ready? Well, that is a 17 to hit.
By 17. So you're shooting at it, and it does not hit.
Oh, wow.
With a 17? Jesus.
But we must see what does not hit. What kind of arrow was it?
Yeah, let's figure out. So it's either an 81.
Which
Or-
is. Hold on. 81 is a Mind Spike arrow, deals only psychic damage. Or, what's your or?
52.
52 is. Cupid's Lust, a pair of arrows that switch the minds of the targets for 24 hours. So neither of them does anything.
Yeah.
That would have been
Of
bad.
course. Alrighty, well, that missed. That just bounced right off him, so I'm gonna shoot him again. 'Cause why not?
Sure.
7.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah. Oh, but what arrow? Either 63. No, 93.
Which is tipsy, which makes the target appear drunk, or
13.
Alchemist Fire Arrow contains a small vial of Alchemist Fire. Okay, so this one hits, and it hits the wall, lighting up the area, causing the creature to kind of not be blinded, but have a moment of like when you throw one of those little poppy fireworks at someone.
Target.
I lost you. What?
The target is startled.
Yes, the target was startled for a moment. All right, Dane.
Okay. Dane's going to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
Alright, that would be a 22 to hit.
Well, that hits.
And 3d10. Let's see what we get.
Jeez.
Okay, that is 20 fire damage.
Ouch.
I gotta like it, right?
Yeah, jeez.
Okay. All right, and then he gets 3 attacks per turn now because he's just that awesome. So next attack, he's gonna throw his axe at it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so that is a 22 to hit.
Also hits.
All right. And rolling. That is 14 damage.
Okay.
And the axe returns to his hand. And so he's going to throw it again. All right, so that's 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that also hits.
All right, rolling again. All right, again, that is 13. That's 13 slashing.
Wow. All right. Well, that's a nice opening blow there.
Yeah, I did some work.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it pulls back and let's see. You see its hands shoot out, and in front of it appear 2 creatures. One of them looks like a toothed, angry, horned toad with like 4 spiky clawed fingers pointing out at you. And the other one looks like a beetle kind of looking thing with 5 arms, 3 legs, 2 chests, but only 1 head. But it's got like the jaws like Predator from the old Arnie movie.
Oh, great. There's another Predator. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, there's another Predator movie coming out in like August.
Oh, geez.
Where it's like kind of back in time and the Predator tribe of Comanches.
Oh my god.
It's called Predator Prey.
Oh, jeez.
You know,
okay. I look forward to seeing how racist that is.
Yeah, but side note, there's a perfectly good canon Predator story out there that nobody wants to make, and it pisses me off. Like,
is that the Roanoke one?
No, so you know how in Predator 2, Danny Glover gets the flintlock pistol from the Predator?
Yeah.
Roanoke.
Yeah, that's not Roanoke.
Oh, it's not? I thought it was.
No, but I mean, they actually made a comic book that's the whole story behind that, where the pistol comes from. And the story is freaking awesome. It's about some pirate lord back in the day where the Predator takes an interest in him back in like the 1700s. And basically the Predator decides he wants to fight this guy. But then the pirate captain, his ship mutinies against him. And the Predator teams up with the captain to fight off the mutineers. And right when it seems like the captain's won and they get ready to square off against each other for their final duel, one of the last surviving shipmates actually shoots and kills the captain, denying the Predator his right. And as in his dying moments, the captain gives the Predator his pistol as like sign of respect for helping him in the battle. And the Predator keeps that and honors that, because it was a worthy opponent. And then when Danny Glover takes out the Predator, that's when it gets passed on, because it's like, you have shown great honor as another human, which is rare. Okay. And this is such a cool story, but we can't ever get that because no one wants to make it.
Yeah.
There's some...
I could go for a Jack Sparrow meets the Predator.
Jack Predator.
That would be comical.
It would. It'd be great.
Not sure quite how those would fit together though, because there's kind of supernatural stuff in Jack Sparrow's world, and the Predator is pretty much pure sci-fi. So
Yeah, you can figure it out. It's the magic of the silver screen.
right? Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
back to
no,
it.
Yeah, there's a lot of really interesting stuff to explore in the Predator universe and storyline.
The Predators.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, it's just I don't think anyone has a really cohesive vision, and Hollywood's just kind of they keep just rehashing the old plot line.
Of course, because it makes money.
Right. Well, kinda. All right, so we've got a toad and a bug. Is there any way we can make the toad eat the bug?
I don't know. I just rolled to see which one went first, though. So the first one is the toad. Since he lands first, he gives a mighty ribbit. Not that it doesn't do anything, but I just thought it would be funny to say that.
Yeah.
And he takes a jump. Let's see, what will he do? He's gonna jump at you, Dane, because I'm assuming you're the closest of everyone. Would you be, or would Alpha be? No, you would be, because you went in and you pitched your axe, so you kind of had to step past to get a clear line of sight.
Okay, that'll work.
Well, if I mean, you tell me otherwise. I just assumed.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. So it goes flying at you, and it doesn't try to attack. It actually just goes flying at you in general, and it does its big sound. And make a intelligence saving throw.
All right. Okay. So I just add my whatchamacallit onto my roll, right?
Yep, intelligence modifier on top of your roll.
Unless you're proficient.
So that is 19.
All right, well, that is a success.
Yay!
So he just kind of hits you, probably hits your shield, and then spins off and lands at your feet and gives you a bleh.
And Dane looks at him and goes, I think I'm going to call you Kermit.
Okay. All right, and then the chittering bug-looking thing works its way over to Alpha, since at the same time that one was jumping at you, Alpha, just because I'm assuming being in the room saying hello made yourself, pretty much an open line of sight to target. So, let's see. I have to read his thing really quick. Oh, it just makes claw attacks. It spins around and tries to hit you with those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a simpler creature than I anticipated. Like, all the other two have all sorts of text with them. This guy is just basically a flailing claw attacker. Alright.
How barbaric.
Yeah, I know. Jeez. Alright. Well, the first one is an 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And the second one is a 20 to hit.
Nope.
All right.
So,
Well, then-
wait, can I use a reaction then to this?
Sure. You just dodged out of the way.
I guess Alpha backhands the creature as he dodges out. And that's a 21
Christ.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. And he backhands the creature after dodging out of the claw attack for 13 damage.
Okay.
Just boom.
It kind of blinks all of its eyes, and like it's got a bunch of them, like a fly eye, but it kind of all blinks at once. Like, what?
All right, I guess that's Alpha's turn then.
Yes. So that means that. Oh, your reaction is your turn.
No, I think it should be his turn because it's just a reaction, not an actual turn.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Good point.
All right.
Well, it is Alpha's turn. Yeah. So go ahead.
So Alpha just looks at Dane and says, "This is why we can't find good converts." And like just charges past the creature towards the summoner. And
Okay.
I guess Alpha's just gonna punch.
Okay.
I'll do the not the flurry of blows, just a standard wombo combo. Just a fury.
Okay.
All right. First one's a nat 20. Second one's an 18.
Oh, geez.
And the third one is a 28.
Well, let's start with that nat 20.
All right, just roll the d20 again.
Yeah, please.
All right, and that's a 4.
With your modifier, it's a 4.
Oh, with modifier? Oh, with modifier, it's plus 5 damage, so 9.
9. Okay, so that... Cool. You just did some damage to it.
All right, so... And then I guess the damage total would be from... I guess 2 of the 3 hit? I don't know, does 18 hit?
Well, no. So start with your nat 21, which is double damage on that.
All right. That was only... Jeez. Oh, that's 12. I guess
12. Okay, now do one more damage roll for your third strike.
All right, and that's 9.
9. Okay. Got it.
I guess that'd be 20.
Oh man.
33.
Yeah, I've got it on a spreadsheet. Don't worry about it. It's just the only way I can track it and keep track of everyone. So, all right. Well, he gets hit and knocked back, and is just like and you hit him, and he pulls back and takes his sword, and you've never seen a sword move as fast as you can punch, and it just comes at you for, let's see, well, that one missed. Let's see, the second one, what is your AC?
21.
Yeah, okay, well, his second swing hit, and his last swing, oh, and that hits too. All right, so he missed his first one. You stunned him back enough, and then he comes back and hits you with his sword, and that does... Let me get the right die. There it is. Sorry, accidentally threw it on the floor.
I threw it on the ground.
Ooh. Ouch. So he swings it around and hits you twice with it, doing a total of 30 damage slashing.
Ouch indeed.
Wow.
And it is Ray's turn.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna take a shot at the caster and try to get him out.
Okay.
Alrighty. Shoot him with an arrow. That's a 15 to hit.
It does not hit. You're adding that extra bonus you got, right? And everything?
Trying to figure out where I wrote this down. Where did I write it down? Can you remind me what that is?
I remember you got, wasn't it like an extra +1?
Yeah, that's a 16 to hit.
Okay. Well, that's all right. It doesn't hit.
Alrighty. Well, should I roll to see what arrow it was?
Yeah, let's do that. It's kind of fun. If you get something that's, particularly interesting, we're totally going to have it affect the battlefield.
97.
Short jump arrow allows you to teleport within the range that it lands. So if you wanted, you could teleport right up next to the guy.
Or
Or
73.
Swivels to point north.
So it's like, do you want to teleport next to the guy, or do you want to know where north is?
I guess I want to know where north is.
Okay, so you fire it off and your arrow zips out and points north.
Cool. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
At first you don't succeed. Try again, I guess. That's a 12 to hit.
You need to start using a
Jeez.
different dice.
That's horrible.
I know it is, but I can't help it.
Wow.
That's that I get. Alrighty, so arrow 23.
Alright, which is... Oh, Arrow of the Wraith, so it's ethereal tipped. So really nothing. What's your other one?
20.
20. Crescent Moon Arrow causes slashing damage with its broad cutting head.
Well, neither of those help.
Nope. Alright, Dan.
He's gonna go sulk in the corner again, like always.
Yeah, just not convinced of the usefulness of these random arrows. They just seem
Some
to be...
of them are incredibly overpowered. Like there's one,
Yeah.
there's a couple of them that I think just have, because I read through the list, a couple of them just do instant death. Doesn't matter what the creature is, it will just kill the creature outright.
Okay, I mean we have had a couple of really powerful aerials. The one that caused the lightning storm was pretty good. And then
You
the
took out
cannonball.
a building.
Yeah, with a meteor shower. There's one that
Yes,
even
that's
if you
the
miss,
one.
it creates an oasis. Like if it hits, it instantly kills whatever it hits, and if you miss, it creates this like ethereal oasis.
We just don't seem to really get to those good ones.
Well, now we have twice the
All right.
chance.
All right. Anyway, okay. Dane's kind of torn. I guess what he does is, since the frog is kind of at his feet, he's just gonna strike at the frog, at the toad.
Okay.
All right, with his axe. So he's just gonna chop down with his axe.
Right on.
That is a nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
Rolling,
Okay.
rolling again. Ooh. The second roll was an 18.
All right.
Without modifiers. So 18 plus 7 would be 25.
Yeah, you go drop your axe straight down, and it splits him right down the center.
You split Kermit in twain!
Yeah, you could have some frog legs, I guess, though I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, no, probably not. This doesn't look healthy. Alright. So... Second attack, he is going to cast Firebolt at the caster again. Ooh, that is not. Oh, okay. Well, it's 21 to hit.
Well, that hits.
All right. Let's see what kind of damage we got going on. 17 fire damage.
Jeez.
And then his last attack, he's going to throw his axe at the insect.
Okay.
Another nat 20.
Oh my god.
All right. Apparently, my dice didn't like that last little meme that Alex sent and said, I am not that kind of die.
And then it transferred over to mine.
Yeah. So the next one, the second roll was a 9.
Okay. Well, you just double damage then.
All right. Doubling my damage. Here we go. Oh, crap. All right. 16 and 6 is 22 slashing damage.
Nice. I
Yeah,
mean,
that couldn't have gone any better.
you heard him.
And then the axe returns to his hand. So, yeah, Dane's having a good combat this round.
Yeah, I'd say so. Jeez. That poor Toad. He just wanted to give you a hug.
Yeah.
I guess it's
All
the
right.
creature's turn, right?
I have.
The
It is.
So
It's
was
bug.
the toad trying to give me like a MAGA hat? Is that why I had to make an intelligence saving throw?
Yep.
Oh man. All right. Anyway.
All right. So the bug creature, he gets hit by that, and then starts spinning around, just like circular flailing claws out, and starts running down the line. And let's see, he is moving at, he moves up to, okay, he can move up to 30 feet while doing this, which that's everyone in here and everything within 5 feet. Okay, so everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
No, this is
Oh,
gonna be bad.
21.
Well, Alpha's fine.
23.
You're fine.
Alrighty, Dane. That's where your dice luck runs out.
2.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
Wait, with modifier?
Okay.
I don't have any modifier on Dex. That's why
Yeah, because he's a strength build.
strength and intelligence, and then all my saves tend to be Dex. It's kind of crazy,
All right.
That's
hold
what you
on.
get for getting 2 nat 20s.
right?
Oh my god. So, wow, that was worse than I thought. So that's 30 slashing damage
Jesus.
as he spins through, clawing, and just like, we're gonna call him Scarface from now on because he put a scar on your face.
Taser face.
Taser face. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Sounds vicious. All right. That was his entire turn, was trying to hit you guys, and then he like ends up in the corner kind of by Ray, breathing heavily.
Well. Howdy ho.
And Alpha.
Alright. Alpha's pissed off from getting hit. So he's going to cut loose and do his flurry of blows on this guy. He don't take kindly to
Alrighty.
getting stabbed. Slashed.
Yeah, he definitely gave you like the Glasgow smile.
Okay. So Alpha then just unleashes on the guy for 24 to hit, 22 to hit.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Yep.
20 to hit.
Yep.
And 24 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So I'll just roll these. That's 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 8. That's. Are you writing these down?
Yep. Keep going.
Plus 12 plus 13.
All right. Oh yeah, he pop, 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 and is just like, oh, oh. You can tell that he is very severely injured.
Oh, okay. You about ready for the knockout blow?
Yeah, basically, he's just like,
And it's my turn, isn't it?
nope, it's the monster's turn. It's the summoner's turn because you're after him. So let's see. He just got the crap kicked out of him. So what is he gonna do? He is going to. Nope, we are not doing that. That's dumb.
Damn it, my monster is smarter than this.
All right, you. Let's see. You see him kind of like sink back into the wall, and it looks like a little like doorway opens up. He slips inside, and then it closes and zips up behind him.
Lame.
Now it's
We
Ray's
still
turn.
got the bug creature.
Yes, we
Yep.
still got the bug creature.
Alright, but the summoner dude, he's on death's door, huh?
But he disappeared.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Darn! I didn't
Yeah.
get to curb stomp him to death. Yeah, I'm sad. Ray's gonna sadly shoot at the bug monster.
It's right next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right next to you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get a curb stomp the summoner. That's a 12 to hit.
But you just like whip out an arrow and like just grab one randomly and poke him with it. You'd probably have a better chance.
Fine, I'll do that.
Just give me a dex check for that.
Dex check.
Yeah,
Dexterity save or just my regular dex modifier?
just a d20 plus dex.
Alrighty. An 11.
No, never mind. I shouldn't have said that. Well, I mean, wait. You're grabbing an arrow. Add your proficiency on there.
Fancy. Hang on, I gotta redo the math.
Wait, don't you get a reroll?
Well, just add your
because you're with
proficiency to whatever
friends?
that is. Only
No,
if it's
I
on
got
that
it.
one. So 8 plus dex plus proficiency is...
I just did the math and now you had to ask me. 15.
15. All right, you come up to it and you just drive it in right between two of the plates of armor, sticking the head of roll an arrow, and tell me what you get. Well, I guess you get 2 to choose from.
It's either an 86.
Okay, which is Quiver Mother Arrow. As long as the arrow never mind, it's not that one. What's the other one?
No, what? I want to hear this.
It's an arrow that makes more arrows.
Or
Alrighty, 78.
Alright, that is Arrow of the Fey War. Upon successful hit, transports the victim to another point nearby or another point on the nearest continent. Flip a coin to decide.
Taken 86.
You're taking the 86? Okay.
I don't want to be transported somewhere.
Not
the
you,
target.
it's the
Yeah,
creature.
the creature would get
Creature
transported.
is the creature. 85 and 78. I thought it was the Dane got a coin, so hang on. Landed on tails.
I'd say that's continent, but that's me.
Yeah, sure, continent. Let's go.
So basically, you're on, you're on Siggles. You just jabbed it with that thing and transported it. So I'm going to say it ends up somewhere probably in the marketplace.
Poor market goers.
Great. I know. I imagine in this particular place, they probably see that kind of stuff happen all the time.
Yeah. So, all right, the room is now empty.
Okay. Dane's gonna take his javelin and poke at the wall where that thing disappeared into.
You hit stone. It is solid. It was definitely something magical, not physical.
All right. Well, he kind of kicks at a rock on the ground because he didn't. I mean, I guess he got to kill one thing, so I guess he just kind of shrugs and walks out of the room and heads down the corridor.
Alpha's the only one hurting after
Right
this.
No, that's not true. Dane took 31 damage from that Bug's Tasmanian Devil charge.
Right, yeah. All right, well, so we're equal.
Yes, we are.
Meanwhile, he's unscathed.
They probably didn't think of her as a
Oh yeah, that's actually probably true. Oh,
Permission to punch Dane in the face.
You can whack him with. If you want to whack him with your bow, I mean, that's up to you.
No, why not just punch him with my fist?
Hey, you
I
make your decisions.
Do I get any modifiers?
I mean, it's
Frank. Maybe dexterity.
well. If you use your dexterity, if you want to take a swing at him, roll your attack, add your dex. But I'm going to tell you, it's only going to be like for a max of like 1 point of damage because you're not particularly strong and he's pretty tough.
Strength of +2. Also, that's
Oh, you do have
17 to hit.
Oh, well, if it's 17 doesn't hit Dane anyway, if I recall.
No, 17 does not
Yeah.
hit.
All right, so you take a swing and you miss him.
get off the helmet.
Because I'm
and
short.
I guess, yeah,
Clunk.
yeah, you hit him in the you would have hit his forehead and you bounced off his helmet.
In return, you take 1 point of physical
It's like-
damage.
Ben, you're not very strong, and I'm like, excuse you, I'm one of the strongest members of our party.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Yes, you are. So I definitely would have let you roll like a 1d4.
You're not actually.
Dane's 20.
Yeah, Dane's 20.
Yet for some reason,
Well, what about Alpha? Because I know
Al-
I'm stronger
Alpha's
than
actually
Casros.
not that strong. Like he's built for flexibility and speed.
Yeah, see?
So, I think
And I didn't say I am the strongest, I said I'm one of
Yeah.
the strongest, because I know
Alpha
Dane
only
beats
has
me.
a strength of 12. He's just
Yeah,
a little
see?
above the average human.
But he sure
Casros
can't
has
do
a
damage.
negative,
Oh, because he hit
so-
precisely.
He's Wong.
He hit precisely,
Yeah,
not
he's Wong.
hard, not necessarily hard.
He doesn't have magic. He's just super fast.
Yeah. He makes the most of the F equals MA formula.
Yeah, because he has mass. He just, doesn't necessarily have the ability to activate that mass in certain ways.
He has
Yeah.
the acceleration.
Death by 1,000 alpha
Mhm.
cuts.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Anyway,
All right.
so we're walking down the corridor.
All right, you go out and back down and head down that corridor. Let's see. It's kind of a windy corridor. It ends up twisting and turning a bit. And you do hear some kind of random clanking sounds as you move along before you find yourself, and just for making this easy for us to, maintain some semblance of direction, we'll say you're facing west. When you come upon...
Well, you should have known which way is north.
Yeah, you know which way's north, so you know you're facing west now. And you find yourself in front of a simple wooden door. There doesn't appear to be any kind of a latch on it.
Okay. Dane checks to see if it's locked. Oh, I said there's no latch.
No latch. It's just a closed wooden door.
Interesting. All right. He's gonna try to push on it.
It appears to be stuck.
Okay.
It's the bane of his existence. Doors!
I know, right? No, he taught that last door a lesson, though. Alright, so it appears to be stuck. Well, he's gonna hit it with his axe again.
Okay, it's a bit excessive, but go for it.
Um, 20.
Oh yeah, well that yes, you give it a good whack. You don't even have to roll damage on that. I'm just gonna tell you, you give it a mighty swing, and the door flies open.
Okay. Well, that'll learn that door. Alright, what is beyond the door?
All right. Well, the door goes flying open to a hexagonal room. There's another door straight across from you. The hexagon is, let's call it about 30 feet tip to tip. And in the middle is a giant wicker basket.
Not the bees.
There's probably a giant snake in there. None of us are snake charmers, so I suggest we stay away from it.
Oh, what'd you say,
Not
Alpha?
the bees. Sorry. Just channeling my inner Wicker Man.
Yeah.
The bees?
Yeah, one of the dumbest movies of all time.
Ah, but only one of.
Well, there's been so many. There's been so many bad movies made, but that one was... I saw the one with Nicolas Cage in it, and it was absolutely horrible.
Nicolas Cage,
yes.
the Schrodinger's actor. He is both the brilliant and horrible actor at the same time until you watch the movie.
That's true.
Right?
Have you seen Pig yet?
No, I
Actually,
need to.
really worth a watch.
I've heard.
Is that a Nicolas
set
Cage
in
movie?
Oregon.
It is. It's about him. It's set in Portland
Mhm.
specifically.
Well, first, I think the Gorge area, and then
really?
into Portland.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never even heard of it.
They pushed it on Netflix for
Oh,
a
really?
little
I
while.
didn't see it on Netflix.
Wait
I
until
watched
the
it
audience
elsewhere.
our base of operations is.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
definitely worth a watch.
Okay.
Well, anyway, so there's the basket in the middle, and there is a cap on it.
It's totally a giant snake, guys.
Yeah.
And we ain't a snake charmer, so let's just avoid it.
We're just going to kind of walk or edge around it and go to the door at the far end of the room.
Well, hold on. As you start moving around it, you hear a woman's voice from inside, and you hear, "Indy!"
Oh, God.
I say we leave it for dead. Let's go. We ain't taking no chances.
You could always incinerate the
Okay,
basket.
Sure. 'Cause
Yeah. We could do that. I don't have any fire spells.
Dane seems pretty proficient at using his fire magic these days.
Yeah, but he's just not going to set some random basket on fire because there's a voice coming
so
out
random
of it.
creatures we come across
Well, I
that
think
could be
that's
converts to Gond are okay, but a strange mysterious basket that's everyone's avoiding is suddenly off limits. I see.
Those random creatures attack us first.
Hmm.
Dane doesn't tend to start the fights, he just tries to finish them. Actually, it's usually Alpha or Ray that finishes the fights, but Dane gets in some good looks here and there.
Oh yes, because it's perfectly natural for people to be so welcoming when we barge into their homes.
No, let's just leave the basket alone and just, walk on.
Alright, it seems that Dane is outvoted, so, well, He's not really. We got one vote for leaving it alone, one vote for
Wait.
setting it on fire.
Question. I have a
So
question
what?
for the DM.
Yeah.
How difficult
Sure.
would it be for Alpha to jury rig a baby or movement sensitivity, like putting a little balancing mechanism on the trigger for his babies?
Oh God. What are you gonna do? Like cut off a piece of rope and use it as like a tripwire
I was
type
thinking
of thing?
like using just like instead of using a fuse, just taking a piece of like flint and steel and putting in a spring mechanism so that if a balance shifts out of where it's currently set, then it would trigger the flint and steel to activate the detonation.
I mean, yeah, I'd have you make like a crafting check on it, but I'd say
All
you
right,
could do
quick
it.
crafting check before we go on.
Okay. Yeah, you are at risk of accidentally setting it
All
off,
right,
mind
but
you.
it's a risk he's willing to take.
Some of you will die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. I like this.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, you like
Is
it.
there any bonuses from his tools?
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you
All
a
right,
plus
then
1.
that's a 20.
Yes, you successfully
All right.
pull it off. You know, you have a touch
All right.
sensitive baby.
Alpha walks over and sets the baby on top of the basket, and then turns around and rejoins the party.
Okay, you again hear that. Indy, is that you?
Alpha just kind of looks at it, turns around, and walks away.
Okay.
Well, Dane looks at Alpha and says, this could be a potential convert to Gon.
I do not believe Gon has any need of baskets at this time.
But no, there might be a person inside of that basket.
Possibly.
And if we rescue that person, they might be a convert to Gon.
Possibly, but if someone is incapable enough to lift a lid, I do not believe they would be an acceptable convert.
Yeah, exactly. This is an obvious damsel in distress, and we don't deal with those.
Gon helps those who help themselves.
Well, we're heroes. Okay, all right, fine.
If they can't lift a lid off a basket, then they're
Yeah.
beyond help, Dane. Let's move on.
All right. So I guess we go to the door at the opposite end of the room.
Okay. Alright, where are we? You find another corridor. It winds kind of back and forth, and you find yourself at a junction that goes north-south. To your north is... Let me make sure I read this.
Dungeon Junction, what's your function?
To your north is a kind of a stronger looking wooden door than you've seen previously, and to your south is an open corridor that goes down and loops around a corner.
Refresh my memory. Did these guards give us any kind of directions where this archdruid was supposed to be?
Nope. They just said that they used this area to house various, detained entities.
Seems like a very inefficient prison.
All
where
right.
You have to go through each holding cell in order to actually access another one.
Well, you didn't have to go through the first one. You chose to. The second one you passed through had something else locked within the room that you were passing through. And now you're adjacent to one cell and going down the passage, potentially to another. So there's not actually been a time where you have to go through a cell to access another.
All right. Dane's going to go to the door and he's just going to knock on it.
Hello in there.
Okay.
What you doing in there?
Yeah, pretty much. He's going to hit it with the butt of his axe and go, it's going to go doom, doom, doom. He's going to we're looking for an archdruid. Are you in there?
Let's see. I don't
It's not an archdruid. It's a druid named Archie.
Whatever.
You hear kind of what sounds like clicks and whispers but no response.
Okay. I think we're just gonna leave that alone and head south.
Okay. All right, you head south and you find another split. There is a door. So yeah, you turn to and you start walking east. There's a door to your north, or the corridor continues to the east. I'll stop there for the moment.
Okay, so go south. The corridor turns east.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have a door to our north, or the corridor continues going east.
Yes. At which
All
point
right.
you can see there's another further down, like way down, there's a door, and to your south, down a little ways, there's another door.
Okay. All right. Dane's gonna knock on the door to the north and say the same thing. You know, are you the archdruid?
There is absolutely no sounds from the other side.
All right. He shrugs and continues going down the corridor. So
Okay,
he gets
Go
to
ahead.
the door going south. He's gonna knock on that door. And say
Okay.
the same thing.
Archdruid, looking for an archdruid.
Bring out
No,
your
you
dad.
you hear a voice from within say like, "What? What? Someone there?"
Yes, we are looking to speak to an archdruid. Are you him? Or them?
You just hear, "I'm someone. Why don't you come talk to me?"
You know you have to tell us if it's true, if you're the archdruid or not. You can't lie. It's against the rules.
All right, so you're someone, but are you a druid?
Let's see.
Are there any, like...
What is this? 20 questions?
No, it's one question. A simple yes or no answer would
Are there any
suffice.
ways you can actually look through these door frames to see inside?
No, they're all very solid.
What if Alf can just punch a hole through it to peer inside?
You can try it, I guess.
Do we want to try it?
Sure, why not?
All right. So Alpha decides that he wants to try and see if he can just punch a fist hole through the door to look inside. And it's a 12 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't. You punch it and it sounds like a very loud knock.
So maybe not.
All right. So what's your answer in there? Are you a druid or not?
Who's asking?
You hear I was a druid.
Is that the one that was in the room that I'm talking to?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna attempt to open the door then. Dane's gonna attempt to. I'm guessing it's locked, right?
Let me double check. No, it is not locked.
Okay, all right. Well, Dane opens the door.
Awesome. All right. You open the door and are met with the face of a slender, let's say elven woman, wrapped in linens, green glowing
He's wrapped in
eyes,
glowing eyes.
and she has green glowing eyes. She gives you a bit of a smile and then reaches out for
Can
you
Alf, do
and make
a
a
reaction really quick as she starts reaching
what?
out?
Well, she's casting
Ah,
something.
damn.
So Dane, make a wisdom save.
Oosh. Yeah, that's just a 12.
Okay. You are charmed. Let me see. Okay, a twisted crown of jagged iron thorns appears on your head, and your eyes begin to glow green, same as hers.
Great. That's bad. That's really bad.
All right. Just making sure you push. You spread your arms out to push Ray and Alpha away, and you tell them, "Make way for my lady," and begin to move out of her way.
Great. All right, whatever. I shall do so.
All right, she comes out now, Alpha. If you wanted to do something,
Alpha just kind of sighs because this isn't the first time he's had to deal with this sort of situation of having to deal with or mind control.
True.
Just sighs, and then what would we do here? All right, we'll just do each attack at a time. Does a 17 hit?
Well,
The
who are
woman.
you attacking? Okay, so Dane is going to try to defend her from you. Then, just so you know.
Okay.
So when you go to strike, he will react to also strike you. So
I'm
just
not
just
worried
as a warning.
about Bane's
All right,
attack
so-
rolls.
Okay.
Okay, well, I just
right.
hope I roll really bad then.
Okay, so you said a 17. You do hit.
All right. And crap, I have to double check about this. I have to think what my DC modifier is for this. So that does what will be the damage? It deals 13 damage and okay, so it's just my normal defense, and that or it's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So 8 plus 16. All right, and she has to make a DC 16 saving throw. Wisdom.
Okay, and throws
All
a
right.
nat 20.
Alpha hits again.
So after that first hit, that's the one. And let's see. Let's have you hit the first one, and then Dane, you swing to strike Alpha.
Do I have to?
Yep. You're protecting your mistress.
Oh God, I hate this. All right. Well, okay. I guess I'll have to use because Axe is going to be my first weapon. I guess I'll have to use that.
Yep.
Do I still have to do the roll 2 times and take the higher roll type of thing? I guess I do, don't
Yep.
I?
Yep. Everything's the same. Everything's the same, normal, whatever.
Here's hoping for a 2. That's a 13. So that's not great. Oh, and a 6. So fantastic. So 13 and 7 is 20 to hit.
Perfect.
Great.
All right, so you miss, and then Alpha,
right.
it's your next action.
Another
so
23
you're swinging
to
at her
hit.
again.
All right.
Okay.
Which does 11 damage, and she has to make another DC 16 saving throw.
Okay. Let's hold on. What is her wisdom modifier? Hold on. She got a 16.
I
Does
don't
that go
know.
to her?
Does it?
Let me double check. Well, hold on. This is why we
hold
have
on.
Google.
Let me double check as well.
Ty goes. So Ty goes
Level
to Defender,
12. Okay. All right.
according to the Googles.
Is any of this disrupting her hold over Dane?
No.
Okay. All right. Does Dane have to take another swing at me, or?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Oh no. Well, that's no bueno.
Oh, what does that mean?
Crap. Well, first roll was a 17. The second roll was a 19. So that's, but he had 7 onto that. So
yeah, that
it's a 26,
26 to hit.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Rolling. That's
Ouch.
12 damage. I know.
Okay.
All right, and
then I get
Oh,
one
okay,
more
go ahead.
punch to try and do the duty.
okay, go for it.
All right, that is a 19 to hit. And does she make her saving
Yep,
throw?
that hits.
All right, so
no,
she's stunned.
she fails.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, let me check this. Yes, concentration is broken. At least I assume so, because the concentration spell. So I'm assuming as soon as she becomes stunned, she loses
and also every time she
concentration.
takes a hit, she has to make a roll a d20. All
Okay.
right, so she can't do anything until my next turn.
All right. Which means
I'm
I guess
imagining
Ray.
Dane's axe was embedded in Alpha's side for that last hit, and Alpha just, after stunning her, just reaches down and pulls it out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Dane. How's your health doing right now?
I'm at 51.
Okay, how's your strength saving throws?
Strength saving is going to be pretty good. But
Well, I can try
but the thing
this.
is, her concentration was just broken, which means that I'm probably no longer
And she's a
under her
sitting
control.
duck until
Correct.
my next turn.
Yep. Yep. So you don't want to target me. You want to target her.
Alright.
And you do have advantage on her since she's stunned.
No, Yuki. Well, everybody's relatively close to each other, so I can't do anything too cool. Like, we're all pretty close to each other, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot her regularly then.
Okay.
By my companions.
Well, and you're got advantage too. So
Yeah. Nat 20.
Oh, jeez.
all right.
Yep.
Nice.
Do I roll again?
Please.
17 plus 5, so 22.
Oh my god, yep. Tell me what arrow you're doing this with.
Alrighty, so we either pick 55.
Which is arrow of missile attraction. On hit, the target becomes missile attractive. Any projectile that passes within 20 feet has a 1 in 3 chance of being redirected towards it.
Or
Okay.
98.
98 is pulling arrow. Can pull 300 pounds of weight tied to the arrow for 1d 100 feet. That's particularly weird. They're both pulling arrows. They both draw stuff in. So I guess my recommendation would be the first one. Since it's a nat 20, you basically shoot it, it hits, and then everything that's like flying anywhere nearby also hits, and then she just falls over dead into the room.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I was really getting tired of watching that.
All right, so she falls over dead. Dane comes out of his charm, and once he figures out what's going on, he is just pissed. So he spends about 30 seconds slamming his axe into the corpse at his feet for, about 30 seconds, many times as he can.
Okay.
He's gonna basically just kind of chop her into little bits.
I think we need to find more productive ways to
Hey,
utilize
better
our
her than me.
stress.
Right?
Very nice. Very nice.
Alright, so Dane's finished. He's like, I'm such a trusting fool.
Alfred says, yes.
And Dane says, sorry, Alpha.
Not
I
the
didn't
first
do it."
time.
And once again, Ray gets out unscathed.
Alright.
Alright. And our resident healer is not in is not
healer
in
is not in residence.
So that's grand. Now,
Yep.
I
Doc is not in.
Yep, I noticed the redundancy as soon as I said it.
Residual redundancy.
Yeah. Welcome to the redundant office of redundancy.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to say anything.
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Well, there's only one door left.
yep, we're gonna go try that door, I guess. So we go
But-
to the door.
On your way, okay, as you're on your way to your door, everyone roll me a quick perception check.
All right.
20. Not nat 20, but 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, I have plus
11.
5. I just realized. Plus 4.
Dane's too busy castigating himself with guilt.
Oh, Alpha got a nat 1. So I can re-roll those.
Yes.
All right, 18. I
Well,
was gonna say Alpha is very much not perceptive after getting axed the last time.
no,
around.
I think that's appropriate story-wise, that you're just like, ugh. And Dane's up cascading himself, and Ray, you have your, like, elfy senses tingling, and you turn around, and you see that creature that had disappeared before through the little door in the wall flying straight down the corridor at you with its sword out. So
Okay.
you have a chance to do something.
I gotta find. Hang on. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm gonna shoot him with a lightning arrow.
Okay.
Just shoot it. Wait, actually, can I do like a full attack or can I just do this?
Yeah, you can. You saw it.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on it first so I get an advantage on this thing.
Okay.
And then shoot it with a lightning arrow.
Okay.
Good thing I put Hunter's Mark on that thing. Are you kidding me? I got 3 twice.
You need to stop using that dice.
That can't be right. The laws of probability. Roll one more time. Come on. If you get a 3 again, then fate has sealed
it. Wasn't a 3. It was a 2.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, never mind. You make that attempt and you shoot that arrow just for fun. Oh yeah, you're lightning
damage on a failed shoot.
Okay.
It does half as much on half as much on a miss.
Well,
Just
that might be
imagining the
sufficient.
like homebrew rule. If you roll the exact same number 3 times in a row, it's an automatic critical.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
But it depends. Like, if it's the same number less than 10, it's a critical failure. Same number more than 10, it's critical success.
That's 12 damage. Wait,
I'll
plus
accept that.
I put Hunter's Mark on it, so that's an extra 1d6. Too.
Okay.
So 14 damage in total.
And that was sufficient. You had it coming at you. You missed it with the arrow, but the like trailing lightning hit the sword, acting like a lightning rod, and it just ripped down through its body. And you just see this like pile of clothes land on the ground in the middle of the hallway.
Very nice.
And Dane and Alpha look around. They're like, "What just happened?"
Yeah. Very nicely done.
Fantastic. That stupid creature should have known to leave well enough alone.
When we run into the next creature, I get to put Hunter's Mark on it. Unless it's been an hour.
Yeah. All right. Now that little interlude is over, we head down to the last door.
All right. Well, the door, like the previous one, appears to be large wood and unlocked. Like there's no lock on it.
Okay. Well, Dane knocks on it.
You hear a series of voices, and then one that pops up, and it sounds first like a very old man. Yes? Who's there?
Are you the druid?
Yes?
All right. All right, so Dane just kind of opens the door.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Way too trusting.
You-
Let's go open up another door.
I know. Well, kind of process of elimination. This is the last door, so,
All right. Well, you open it up, and there is what looks like an old man wearing like a bearskin, hood, holding a staff. He's got kind of a beard, heavy mustache coming out, and you notice that the room kind of smells faintly of sulfur.
Okay.
Ah, the smell of druidic nature. Sulfur.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Um. Ugh. Dane's half inclined to just close the door again.
Only half, because it would be rude.
Oh yes. So Dane very kind of cautiously is like, so,
Tell me something only a druid would know.
right?
Save the opening to Moana.
Why does the room smell of sulfur?
Yeah, at this point, you notice there's movement in the back of the room. It's not a huge room, but there's still shadows kind of all around, and you see someone, maybe a younger-ish elven woman in a kind of a lightweight hood holding a pot, and she says, "My apologies. I believe that would be my cooking."
Okay. All right. Wow. All right. So Dane's like, we're looking for an archdruid. Our friend just disappeared into a tree, and we were told to come and talk to you. Are you him?
He kind of turns to the side, and you see on the other side, out of the darkness, emerge a figure, and it looks like Casros, and you just hear this voice. "I went through a tree."
Okay.
Well, is it Casros or does it just look like Casros?
Casros, is that you?
He blinks a few times and says, "Yes, me."
All right.
What's the name of your sloth?
"I can't remember."
All right.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
I don't trust this.
no. So Dane's talking to this druid. So he's like, "All right, druid, what is going on here, and what have you done with our friend?"
He kind of looks at you and make another perception check.
All of us or just Dane?
Dane. How about just Dane right now? Because he's the one up asking questions.
That's only a 13.
Let me try and think. Well, it's not terrible, but you do notice that him, Casros, and the other woman, they all have, like, down their bodies, there's almost kind of not a shimmer, but like a ripple. And there appears to be a little, like, 1-inch something that goes from one of their feet back into the darkness at the back of the room.
They're being puppeteered.
Okay.
Alrighty, Ray's just gonna take her arrow and just shoot into the darkness.
Which arrow?
Random
Just a
arrow.
random one. Okay, give me an attack roll. Tell me what you get.
25.
Holy hit, yes.
I took her other D20 away.
Good job.
Alrighty, random arrow time. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, we have 13.
Okay.
Or
That
7.
one. Okay, so the alchemist fire arrow or bluff arrow. A regular arrow with an So the bluff arrow is a regular arrow with an extremely persuasive letter tied to it.
That one, but no, we're going for the alchemist fire.
Okay, because I was going to say, you could totally bluff your way out of this if you wanted to. But, alright. Alchemist fire it is, so roll your damage. And then add another 1d4 for fire damage.
Jesus.
Jesus, Mary, Mother Joseph.
That's 6 damage.
That's it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
She
Alright.
is not rolling well today.
I'm not, which is weird for Ray.
Jeez, you should have stuck with the persuasive arrow. You could have convinced it took more damage. Oh. Anyway, so you fire this off into the darkness, and you see this poof of light. And Casros, the old man, and the woman to the side, all kind of bodies turn into this red ooze, flop to the floor, and then suck back into the darkness.
Well,
And there's
Okay.
just a flash of light illuminating what's in the back of the room.
I'm gonna use my other attack and fire again.
Okay, do that.
I'm around my companions. Are you kidding me? That's an 8 to
What'd
hit.
you get?
She rolled a 2 again.
That does not hit, but what arrow was it?
Find out. Alright, it's either 42, the answer to the life, the universe, and everything, or it's 87.
Which is an arrow with a slight curve to it. Drow Ascension Arrow. Touching these arrows bathes the shooter or anything it hits in shadow for an hour. Interesting. Well, since you didn't hit it, you're just now bathed in shadow.
Okay, cool. I mean, try hitting.
Yes, very cool, while fighting a shadow monster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fire with fire.
Well, you did well with the fire. I will say this. You did make a good choice with the fire arrow, despite it not doing much damage, because it did knock out those other appendages.
No, okay. Alright, whose turn is it now? Do we roll for initiative?
Yes, please do that.
Oh my god. Dane rolls a 4.
All right.
Oh.
Dane is.
Guess Alpha's going first with a nat 20.
Well, technically, Ray went first.
Oh,
because Ray
Alpha's
went already.
going
So
second first.
yeah. Well, and my monster is in the middle. Monster in the middle. All right. Sorry, that was bad. Okay. Well, where would that put us? Ray went. So I guess Alpha, go ahead.
All right. Alpha doesn't know what else to do, so charges in to punch this monster in the face.
So when you get close to it, what you see is not a singular creature, but a large amorphous blob.
Hmm.
You can still punch it.
An amorphous blob. You see Alpha's fists glow as he plunges a very hot fist into the blob, one after another.
Oh yeah, because
attempting to.
you're doing fire damage. That's right. Nice.
Yeah. And it's a 27, 17, and 20.
All of those hit.
Oh, all right. So that would be a total of, let's let's see here. 10, 13, and 6. So 29 magical fire damage.
Good lord. It lets out a hideous scream as you do this, and wow. It's in trouble. I'm trying to think what I can do now. Okay, I can do. But well, so there's a.
I should
Alex
have
is-
used some of my key for a flurry of blows, but yeah.
Well, in any case, your attack was quite devastating to it because it tries to flail back at you. The first one does absolutely nothing. Oh, its second attempt to flail back is even worse. And it doesn't know what to do, so it throws itself mentally at you and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, not a wisdom saving throw. 16.
Ooh. He actually fails that.
Oh.
It's a high dice check on this one. I'm doing straight rules as written.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that?
Didn't roll so good on that saving throw.
Yeah. So you let me read this really quick. Oh, that is convoluted. Sorry, this is a weird one. Let's just say for now, first off, you take 44 psychic damage
Jesus.
and stumble backwards.
All right. And Alpha's at like 3 hit points now. So Alpha's barely holding on. I knew I should have done the flurry of blows. Me and my not wanting to end a combat quickly.
Whoa. Okay. Weird. All right. Sorry. There's like a paragraph written for this thing, just on what it just did to you. So I'll have to come back to that later. All right. So it is Dane's turn.
All right. Dane's going to cast Firebolt at it.
All right. Go for it. Oh no.
Nat 20.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. So the second roll was a 9. Do I add my spellcasting modifier on top of that?
Was that just the straight D20?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Then 19.
Oh, good lord. All right. Well, you light a fire under it, a major one.
Yay!
You're like, how dare you do that to Alpha?
That's right.
And you blast it, and you basically hit it right in the middle, and it just kind of oozes and then explodes. It's like like when they blew up the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It just boom outward.
Nice.
And as it's dripping and kind of melting away, you see Casros was kind of behind it against the wall. He looks unconscious but alive.
Oh, fantastic.
Alrighty. Ray's gonna grab Castro, sling him over her shoulder, and be like, alright, guys, time to leave.
Alpha says, "You and me both."
I was like, I need a vacation.
Oh, and
Quickly,
Alpha,
to the nunnery.
You are memory drained, Alpha. So you are. Let's see. So until you finish a long rest or have the benefits of a greater restoration or heal spell, you basically are just like, oh no, never mind. You're construct. So your memory is not drained. You're fine.
Yay! But
Sorry.
anyway, perfect, because
Yeah.
otherwise it would be very difficult to find the temple and get back to it.
Yeah, no, it's constructs, oozes, plants, and undead are immune. So you're immune.
Yay! What would have happened otherwise? Just
You lose your memory. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm still trying to. I'm having a hard time understanding all this, but basically, you like lose your proficiency.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah, so you can still function. You just don't have your proficiency because you don't remember how to do anything.
Oh wow, be like a level 1 character again.
Yeah, you still have your ability to you still have your basic skills. Like he'd still be fast. He just wouldn't be proficiently fast.
Yeah. All right.
But,
Anyways, we got Casros. Let's drop him off at an inn somewhere and then go get a drink.
No, Alpha's going back to the temple. He needs some maintenance. Like, you guys can go ahead.
Yeah, well, we got to get out of the dungeon first, so.
We make our
Awesome.
way back through the way we came.
I have an idea. Stop opening doors and just go back the direction we came in at.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Cool.
the plan.
All right. Well, you make it all the way up to, the door, and I'm assuming you remember the secret knock.
Right. Question.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, as we're going through that hexagonal room, did that baby explode, or is it still on top of the wicker basket?
It's still sitting on top of the wicker basket.
Okay. All right.
As
someone
as
go
we
in-
pass by, Alpha goes up to collect the baby and disarm it.
Okay. You grab the
Wants his
baby,
baby
and
back.
baby back. Okay, yeah.
Yes, so he wants his baby back. He got his baby back. Alpha is happy.
I want my baby back. Ribs. All right. So we do the secret knock.
He comes out. Oh, you made it! Very good! Ah!
Do most people not make it, or?
Yeah, Dane's really tempted to punch this guy in the face. He's like, a little warning would have been appreciated.
Can Ray smack him with Casros' unconscious body?
He says, well, we are worshippers of entropy after all. It was appropriate to not give you a warning.
Can Ray smack him with Casros' unconscious body?
If you want to try to weekend at Bernie's it, sure, you have disadvantage on the attempt.
Okay.
Alpha is not going to back up any altercation that goes through here.
Yeah, Alpha's almost dead.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, can I do it and then book it for the nearest bar?
Sure.
Like, I want to do this, but without consequence.
There's always consequences.
No, it's something stupid. How many modifiers on it?
No.
Alright, that's
just
a 6.
Dex. Yeah, it doesn't work. He's just and he doesn't even think anything of it. He thinks you're just having trouble carrying him.
Still going to a bar.
All
with
right.
the body. Not taking it back to the temple to get restored. Just going to the bar with the body.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I don't care enough. If y'all want to take him from me, you can, but I'm going to the bar.
Fine. Dane takes Casros from Ray.
Yeah, designated driver! And then Ray just walks away.
And then Dane's like, all right, Alpha, lead on. Let's go to the temple.
Alpha
Very
just kind of
nice.
shakes his head and begins stumbling in the direction of the Temple of Gond.
Well, Alpha, you make it successfully. You go in, and your brethren take care of you. And Ray gets her drink, sitting next to Casros's limp body, kind of dripping some
No,
drops.
no.
Of...
She handed off Castros to Dane. Dane took it to
Oh,
the
to
temple.
Dane.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the
okay.
designated driver.
All right, right on. Okay, so Dane, you go to the temple. The, whatever, the priests, whatever, perform healing. You guys are restored. There's drinking, long rest, and merriment. And we roll credits on this excellent episode.
I kind of like this place. It's yeah. I mean, you go, you do your thing, you come back, and then you can get your drink on and everything else. It's kind of one-stop shopping.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that was that was interesting. That was funny. So what was in the wicker basket?
Karen Allen.
Oh, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, no, I found this hilarious thing. There is a Marion Ravenwood 5e character, and I just thought it would be hilarious to actually have her in there, and she'd like pop out and like be a prisoner.
oh, yeah, that would have been super fun.
But no, we decided to be cautious and then put a bomb on it.
Yeah. Honestly, Marion's kind of a badass, especially if you give her a frying pan.
True. But no, I found this sheet and I just couldn't stop laughing about it because someone actually figured out how to adapt Indiana Jones to the 5e game system.
Yeah, that's awesome. Some people are really creative that way.
So I just once I saw that, I was like, oh, I have to put her in there.
No,
And we never used.
we walked on by.
That's all right.
It'll be a running gag now. There's just gonna be a wicker basket and we're never gonna open it.
Yeah, just have a random appearing wicker basket everywhere we go.
I might do that. That'd be fun.
Oh, wow. Castros will open the basket.
Oh yeah, totally. But it might be something else. I mean, I'll put it on I'll have it on a 1d20, and she'll be the nat 20. Everything else will be some random monster.
Nah.
Okay. That's fine. Awesome. Okay, cool. So the really thick door that I knocked on, and I heard you heard the whispering and the hissing and stuff. What was behind that one?
7 mimics.
Oh, yeesh.
Yeah, that probably would have been bad.
Well, you would have gone in and seen nothing but treasure chests.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Was there going to be a real treasure chest in among them, or was that just be 7 treasure chests?
No, there would have been one real one. So there would have been like 8 of them in the room, 7 mimics and 1 real one.
Oh, okay. All right. But we would have had to have fought 7 mimics then, right?
Potentially. I mean, it depends how it works out.
Okay. Man, we missed out on treasure too. I just opened all the wrong doors, didn't I?
Not entirely. That battle was freaking awesome.
Which one? The one with the amorphous blob?
Well, no, the first one you did.
Oh, yes. Yes, that was a really good battle.
Yeah, that was, I mean, geez. Those guys are not, they're like the ghost demon form of Alpha.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, they're super fast, they can fly, and they use magic. Actually, it's halfway between Alpha and you.
Okay. Well, good thing I rolled lucky on that.
Yeah, no, it worked out really well. I mean, if he hadn't have dimension doored out at the end, it would have been ugly.
We would have gotten rid of him right then and there.
And then we just got rid of him when he tried to fly at us later.
Well, because I had to have him pop back up to tie up the story, and then I was like, well, I can't just have him attack you, but the perception check made it work.
Yes, no,
And
that
then
was
I just shot a light.
That was very well done.
Thank you. I liked it. I thought the whole thing just tied together really well.
It did. It was a really nice one-off.
Sweet. You guys saved Casros.
Yes.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
Oh, no, you're fine. It's fine.